Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is viewing history through reading. I'm going to continue to read, move on to Leviticus. I think previous videos I have finished the book of Exodus. The Exodus, I made a briefly summary on previous video, just the story or the legend of Moses, who is so important in the history and in the religiously, either the Christian or also the Jewish people, I think. And Moses is the one who established not only the Ten Commandments, also lead the people out of Egypt and wandering the desert, and also establish the system of thinking, particularly like, for example, the management system. His father-in-law advised him to choose different levels of management, save him time, save his energy, save his time to do all important other things, and also in terms of the setup of the secondary place and the ark, the tabernacle with different color, like the blue, the scarlet, and also the green are put together. So still probably it's used in the holiday season. So that's probably just part of it. But anyway, I'm going to move on to another book, Leviticus. I think if I recall right, this book talked about his the person who took over from Moses, lead the Israel. I think Joshua probably. Let's find out. I'm going to read it. Leviticus. Burnt offering. Chapter 1. The Lord called to Moses and spoke to him from the tent of meeting. He said, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, when any of you brings an offering to the Lord, bring as your offering an animal from either the herd or the flock. If the offering is a burnt offering from the herd, he is to offer a male without defect. He must present it at the entrance to the tent of meeting, so that it will be acceptable to the Lord. He is to lay his hand on the head of the burnt offering, and it will be accepted on his behalf to make atonement for him. He is to slaughter the young bull before the Lord, and then Aaron's sons. The priests shall bring the blood and sprinkle it against the altar on all sides at the entrance to the tent of meeting. He is to skin the burnt offering and cut it into pieces. The sons of Aaron, the priest, are to put fire on the altar and arrange wood on the altar. Then Aaron's sons and the priests shall arrange the pieces, including the head, the fat, on the burnt wood that is on the altar. He is to wash the inner part and the legs with water, and the priest is to burn all of it in the altar. It is a burnt offering, an offering made by fire, an aroma pleasing to the Lord. If the offering is a burnt offering from the flock, from either the sheep or goats, he is to offer a male without defect. He is to slaughter it at the north side of the altar before the Lord. And Aaron's sons, the priests, shall sprinkle his blood against the altar on all sides. He is to cut it into pieces, and the priest shall arrange them, including the head and the fat, on the burning wood that is on the altar. He is to wash the inner part and the legs with water, and the priest is to bring all of it and burn it on the altar. It is a burnt offering, an offering made by the fire, an aroma pleased to the Lord. If the offering to the Lord is a burnt offering of birds, he is to offer a dove or young pigeon. The priest shall bring it to the altar, wringing off the head and burn it on the altar. Its blood shall be drained out on the side of the altar. He is to remove the crop with its contents, and throw it to the east side of the altar, where the ashes are. He shall tear it open by the wings, not severing it completely, and then the priest shall burn it on the wood. that is on the fire on the altar. It is a burnt offering, an offering made by fire, an aroma pleasing to the God. The grain offering, chapter 2. When someone brings a grain offering to the Lord, his offering is to be of fine flour. He is to pour oil on it, put incense on it, and take it to Aaron's sons, the priests. The priest shall take a handful of the fine flour and oil, together with all the incense, and burn this as a memorial portion on the altar, an offering made by the fire, an aroma pleasing to the Lord. The rest of the grain offering, belongs to Aaron and his sons. It is the most holy part of the offering made to the Lord by fire. If you bring a grain offering baked in an oven, it is to consist of fine flour, cakes made without yeast and mixed with oil, or wafer made without yeast and spread with oil. If your grain offering is prepared on a griddle, it is to be made of fine flour mixed with oil and without yeast. Crumble it and pour oil on it. It is a grain offering. If your grain offering is cooked in a pan, it is to be made of fine flour and oil. Bring the grain offering made of these things to the Lord. Present it to the priest, who shall take it to the altar. He shall take out of the memorial portion from the grain offering and burn it on the altar as an offering made by fire, an aroma pleasing to the Lord. The rest of the grain offering belongs to Aaron and his sons. It is the most holy part of the offerings made to the Lord by fire. Every grain offering you bring to the Lord must be made without yeast, for you are not to burn any yeast or honey in an offering made to the Lord by fire. You may bring them to the Lord as an offering of the first fruits, but they are not to be offered on the altar as a pleasing aroma. Season all of your grain offerings with salt. Do not leave the salt of the covenant of your God out of your grain offerings. Add salt to all your offerings. If you bring a grain of offering of first fruits to the Lord, offer crushed heads of new grains roasted in the fire. Put oil and incense on it. It is a grain offering. The priest shall burn the memorial portion of the crushed grain and the oil together with all the incense as an offering made to the Lord by fire. I'm going to stop here and continue next time. Thank you for watching.